your adjuster doesn't return your phone calls, or if you're interested in a lump sum settlement, call me at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Let's get back to Heat basketball. This is the Miami Heat Radio Network.
7-point lead for the Miami Heat with 1:36 to go. We're experiencing now one of the new rule adjustments with the Coach's Challenge. Now, officials aren't going to call possession plays in the last 2 minutes, but now that's opened up things for a Coach's Challenge late in contest. Previously, they could not challenge, coaches couldn't, anything in the last 2 minutes. Now they can because of the opportunity for possession dynamics. It opens the door for them to have a challenge at any point in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime.
Well, they're trying to make a decision here whether Okpala pushed off with his left arm to be able to create the shot and draw the foul. And
what do you think?
He's pretty aggressive with that left arm, so we'll see what the interpretation is here. The big man came over Garumba and picked up the foul initially. So we'll see how they're gonna rule this. I'll tell you, it's taken a while.
Yeah,
They keep showing it on the big jumbotron here, like the 20th time.
Did the contact all happen at the same time?
Right, or
that's
is it
a possibility,
staggered?
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Overall, Coach's Challenge. You like it? You don't like it?
I like getting it right, particularly at the end of game. You need to, but man, it just puts so much pressure on the officials at the same time. To interpret some of these things that are bang bang type plays.
It actually is overturned. Nice challenge by Coach Silas and his crew. Termed an offensive foul. A lot of discussion to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the big key too, right? Is just continuing to keep flow of the game, because if you slow the game down, it frustrates the players, it frustrates the fans, and you want to get it right, but you want to keep the game continuing to move and not get bogged down in the final 2 minutes.
The new thing I'd like, you get it right, you get to keep your challenge, by the way. So here come the Rockets. 1:20 remaining. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and my goodness, Brooks let one go from a long way, 32 feet. Rockets retain the ball. Christopher tried to come in there and throw one down. Too much obstruction for it to be done.
Heat switching out front with their defense, trying to take away the shooting ability there of Brooks, but Christopher was able to catch and then get inside the defense with a straight line drive and draw the foul.
Stewart called for the foul there, his first. Christopher makes the first, 109, 103, 111 remaining.
A possession-type game here. Jackson would anticipate the Heat dribbling the ball down and trying to find Yurtsevin again on the block, just to use clock and have some focus offensively.
Christopher's second. It goes. Got ourselves a 5-point game. Heat with the edge, 1:10 remaining. Here comes Drew Smith, setting things up for the Miami Heat. Not in a hurry. KZ Okpala now isolated on the left wing. Gets it right back to Smith. Swings it over to Stewart. Stewart gets it back to Smith. Smith gets a screen from Yurtsevin. Fires up a three. That doesn't go. Christopher corrals it. Comes up the right side. He looks inside. He throws it away into the hands of Smith.
Heat control there. Run some clock. And Houston Rockets going for the steal and picking up the foul to put Drew Smith on the line. Brooks going to pick up that personal foul. Look like Heat are going to pull this thing through here. If they can execute and start making free throws here to finish out.
Time on their side with 38.3 as it changes right in front of my eyes on this glorious board they have here in the Toyota Center.
Yeah, it is a monster, isn't it?
I mean, you can't see the other side of the arena from a certain height. My man Victor Smith, who works for us on the Valley Sports broadcast back in Miami, working for the Worldwide Leader tonight, literally right in front of us. We have no indication other than he sent me a text message with a picture of himself in the building.
It is a monster jumbotron.
Smith took care of business, made both 111-104, 30 seconds remaining in this one. Exum dribbling around with Smith in his face. KZ Akpala almost ripped one right there out of the back pocket of Martin. But it went out of bounds. Oh, they've called a foul on that one?
That was a surprise foul to me. It looked like he just knocked it away. That's not a good call either for KZ, because you want to let the clock continue to run, and it puts them on the line. I mean, force him to have to make a tough shot.
I think he thought he got in that back pocket and stole it, though. He didn't. His third foul.
Well, this game's not over yet. I mean, 2-possession game right now with a 6-point delta, maybe 5 if he can make this shot.
Martin made the first, 111-105. As you noted, 111-106, 24 seconds to go. Assume the foul is coming fast. Almost a turnover. Smith got fouled in the air as he tried to grab that one.
Whew.
Josh Christopher would like to discuss it. He's looking around. He would like someone to help him out.
That's a very favorable call for Miami. Not a great inbound play there. You want to wait till your guard shortens the passing angle and comes closer to you where he can catch it. That was almost a turnover. He'd get 2 free throws here for Drew Smith. He's a solid free thrower.
Last season, Smith, who was playing at Missouri, shot 83% from the line. He's doing his job right now, knocking these down. First one went, 112-106. As does the second, 113-106, 23 seconds remaining. Exum pushes it quick. 16 seconds on the clock. Nice closeout by Stewart there, who caught one right in the grill. Offensive foul. We're headed the other way. 12.7 remaining. I say we let this thing tick out. That's just one man's opinion, John. Rockets may come correct. And they do by dropping back. 113-106. I got a sneaky feeling that's going to be our final in 2 seconds from now. John Crotty, 2 games, 2 victories in this preseason for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, nice to see a closeout by the young fellas, getting to play the entire fourth quarter and then some. Heat starters and top rotation guys put on another strong performance, pushing pace, really solid defense on the ball and creating turnovers, doing a good job getting out, and we saw some real sharp shooting by Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero to boot.
Speaking of Tyler Hero, I believe we're moments away from him joining us here. The Miami Heat audio experience. Tyler Hero, once again, 24 points. He was 6 for 6 from the line, 4 of 7 from the land of milk and honey, 9 rebounds. And as Tyler Hero enjoys this wonderful voice in my ear. Did you literally just tell Michael Lissack, Director of Sports Media Relations, that you didn't want to talk to me because we spoke already today? Tyler Hero, can you hear us? I don't think Tyler can hear us. He's got the headsets on, but can't hear our conversation from up here.
Am I supposed to be able to hear him?
You should be able to hear us. We can hear Tyler, but he can't hear us. Let's see if he can hear us. Tyler, you there?
I can't really hear you.
All right, we're trying to turn it up so you can hear us a little bit. You hear me a little better now? He can barely hear us. He's pushing it in. Tyler, can you hear us?
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me if I try to ask this question?
I mean, barely.
All right, here we go.
Let's try it. We'll try it.
Let's go. Game 2 and another excellent performance for you. We talked this morning about that being game flow. Is that the same deal here, or were you intent on impacting things a little more coming off the bench this time versus starting on Tuesday?
Just doing whatever I can, do to help this team win. It's only preseason. We got a long way to go. I'm just coming in, playing my role, do whatever I can to help this team win. And, it's been a good, first 2 games, and we'll keep continuing to work every day, and we'll just keep getting better every single day.
Tyler, you just said your role. What do you see your role as being this year? Obviously, you're scoring the basketball. Looks like you're also shouldering some of that ball handling and playmaking as well.
Yeah, I can do a little bit of everything, whatever coach needs from me, and on a night in, night out basis. I can fill it up. I can get guys involved. Play defense, and like I said, whatever I can do to impact winning.
Tyler, before we let you run, what a wonderful defensive performance. I know it got a little different when you get those last groups in there in the fourth quarter. What did you like about the way the team played defensively through 3 quarters?
Yeah, I think, that's where we're going to hang our hat this year is on that end of the floor. Just continuing to, help each other communicate, just having a sense of urgency on that side of the floor I think is the biggest thing. We got a lot of guys that can compete on that side, and, I think we'll be fine on that end of the ball, just continuing to get better, know what each other likes and, the spots on defense and the rotations, and I think everything will be good.
Tyler, thank you for pressing those headsets almost into your ear.
Yeah,
so you
really.
can hear this conversation.
I gotta
and
pull
the best
them out.
part is we can hear you first, and I heard all that joy you had about talking to me twice in one day. I thank you, sir.
I appreciate you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You know it, buddy.
All right, appreciate
Tyler
you.
Hero,
Yes,
24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. John, 4 money balls for him. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, really like the way that Tyler Hero's come out. I mentioned a little bit in the pregame. He's playing with a bit of an edge. He's playing with that chip on his shoulder a bit, and I like that. I think he plays well that way. He's got such a confidence within himself when he steps between the lines, and he continues to impress me with his 3 levels of scoring, right, at the rim in that mid-range game and also out beyond the arc. But to me, the consistency with which he's doing it so far to start this year, he looks absolutely right now in rhythm. And I think, that really bodes well for Miami because, I talked about his role, Jax. I mean, it's not easy to come in with a scorer's mentality when you also have to be running the team and shoulder some of that ball handling and playmaking role. That there's a lot in your brain about trying to get others involved, and he seems so far to be balancing it nicely.
Time now for tonight's Call of the Game. It's presented by UKG, official HR and payroll provider of the Miami Heat. UKG, our purpose is people. 12 seconds on the shot clock, 14 seconds on the game clock. There's Struce, loose for not a deuce, but 3 for you and me, John Crowder.
Look, he's so confident out there. Missed one, no hesitation on that left corner triple there on the offensive rebound by Okpala. He finds Struce in rhythm.
You enjoy the Nipsey Russell-esque dynamic you enjoy this evening? Do you want to talk on it?
A lot of rhyming going on there, partner. I love it.
Max does it. He does it.
I like to call him the Struceinator, but I like the Struce juice, as well. But I'm telling you, he is going to help us this year, Jax. I am very confident after seeing his growth and development in the summer league as more of a leader in some of his shot making. That little 2-shot possession we saw, culminating in that 3 to me is just a great example of a guy playing with confidence. Last year, he wouldn't have taken those 2 shots, in my opinion, within that one possession. No hesitation by him in that corner 3.
He only made 1 of his 5 shots, but we made that thing
Special.
sound special, right?
We did.
Like, come on now. We got that thing special. That's tonight's Call of the Game, presented by UKG. Once again, the final score, 113-106. The Miami Heat audio experience returns tomorrow live from San Antonio as your Miami Heat visits the Spurs. This has been a presentation of the Miami Heat audio experience. Our producers tonight, Daniel Day and Lewis Lamb. Our engineers, straight out of College Station, Kevin and Jeanette. Jeanette spells it the right way. 1 in, baby. 1 in. You better know how to spell it. So for Zaz and Tommy and John, thanks again, buddy. I know you're back to TV tomorrow. It's been great having you alongside.
Great to be here with you, my friend.
My man.
Always.
I am Jason Jackson. The Heat is on the radio. The postgame show, it's next. Stay right there.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Eli Anajar from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. Driving our Florida streets may be pleasant, but not always safe. A lot of drivers are not insured or do not have coverage to compensate you if you've been injured in an accident. If you've been involved